In 2014, we wrote our first blog on Bitcoin, which didn't get any attention. And then in 2015, we wrote our first white paper on Bitcoin with Art Laffer. So Art Laffer is a monetary scholar, and Art read the paper, got through it, and said, whoa, this is what I have been waiting for since the U.S. closed the gold window in 1971. This is private money. This is going to be big. And I said, okay, how big? Yes, a big idea. How big, Art? He said, how big is the U.S. monetary base? Back then it was $4.5 trillion. Now it's $7.5 trillion. So it's a big idea.
Wait a minute, everyone. We all agree that the crypto market never sleeps, but with countless newsletters out there, how do you choose the best one for you? Bitcoinzilla stands out with its simplicity and clarity. We've crafted an experience that anyone can dive into, whether you're a crypto expert or just a new to the crypto world. Now guess who keeps his eye on us? The author of best-selling book Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki. And we want to take this opportunity and thank all the people who trusted us, and we read every comment. And the best part, it's free. Subscribing now means you will get all new information for free. Don't just follow the trends, stay ahead of them. Subscribe to Bitcoinzilla today and enjoy the new edge. In today's video, Cathie Wood gives us everything we need to understand about Bitcoin ETF, how the markets work, and why Bitcoin is the greatest asset of our lifetimes and the most important investment of all time. So without wasting any time, let's dive into the video.
They actually have an index against which they're going to be judged, and that's an ETF, right? Now Bitcoin is part of how they're going to be graded. And while no major platform has yet put any of the spot Bitcoin ETFs on its platform yet, we think that's coming. We can tell from the kinds of questions they're asking. They're asking deep questions, not only about Bitcoin itself, but about infrastructure, ops, risks. And so the heat is on because this is a new asset class. Bitcoin is a new asset class. It's a monetary system to be sure, but it also represents a new asset class. And what that means in our world is that as a fiduciary, someone looking after portfolios for people, a fiduciary has to consider a new asset class because of the low correlation with other assets in terms of returns and risk. And so if you add Bitcoin to an existing portfolio, if that is right, and this is low correlation asset, what that means is over time, returns per unit of risk will go up. So if one platform has Bitcoin and offers that opportunity of diversification and higher risk-adjusted returns, and another doesn't, then they're going to have a problem if this one's right. Well, the ETFs are a wonderful structure. They can scale. We've got an ecosystem. This is not just the 10 companies or how many are still in operation. I don't know if any. I don't think any has outright failed yet. But the ecosystem, the structure is extremely flexible because the authorized participants, the market makers, are not inside one firm. We have dozens of authorized participants, and those are the big brokerage houses. So this is another reason they're being not forced into this, they're being lured into this, because the ecosystem, authorized participants, market makers, is a very lucrative ecosystem, and these wirehouses host many of them. So I think, we could scale to hundreds of billions of dollars.
Wow.
Elon Musk and Donald Trump are discussing cryptocurrency policy as the former president increasingly highlights Bitcoin and other digital assets on the campaign trail as a way to reach new voters, according to a person familiar with the talks. Musk has influenced the prices of so-called meme coins via posts on social media. his appearance in a Saturday Night Live segment about crypto, and a short-lived move in April 2023 that saw the home button on X replaced by an image of a Shiba Inu, the dog breed associated with the Dogecoin token. Other industry advocates, many of whom have ties to the tech billionaire, are also seeking Trump's attention as his campaign develops its messaging around crypto. Trump's made several recent pro-crypto overtures to voters, including a social media post last week, in which he said he is very positive and open-minded to CRP2OCURENC-wide companies. He pledged at a Libertarian Party convention to commute the sentence of Ross Ulbricht, the convicted founder of the Silk Road online marketplace, where customers used virtual currencies to buy illegal drugs and hacker tools. His campaign is also now accepting crypto donations. Trump's recent pivot to being vocally pro-crypto also has the potential to help his campaign pull in support from several industry political action committees, which are raising millions of dollars to elect candidates who support digital currencies. The Biden campaign seized on reports of Trump and Musk discussing an advisory role and the Republicans' efforts to court deep-pocketed donors. Trump is selling out America to pay his legal bills and put himself in power, while all billionaires like Elon see as a sucker. They know if they cut him campaign checks, they'll cut their taxes while he cuts Social Security and other benefits for the middle class. Campaign spokesperson James Singer said in a statement Thursday. Musk is the world's third richest man, but has not been a major political donor, especially considering the size of his fortune, estimated at $202 billion, according to the Bloomberg Billionaires Index. Musk has donated less than $1 million since 2009, and nothing this cycle, to political candidates, Federal Election Commission records show. Musk is well liked by Trump campaign officials and other senior advisors in the former president's orbit, according to a person familiar with the dynamics. Trump's allies are particularly impressed by Musk's takeover of X, which saw him slash content moderation in a bid to promote free speech.
But there didn't seem to be such friction in the Ethereum ETF being approved as there was with the Bitcoin ETF. What is your read on that?
Oh, the read was it was not going to be approved. It was absolutely not going to be approved. So what happened? If it were to have been approved the regular way, we would have been getting questions, meaning from the SEC, and no one was getting questions from the SEC beforehand. So that was an indication, no go, just, we'll have to try it again. What happened in 1 week's time, and I truly believe this was one of the things that happened, is there was sentiment evolving around this Fit 21 Act in the House that, wait a minute, this thing is gaining momentum on both sides of the aisle. And wow, this could be an election year issue. This is an election year. So the administration, I think, basically said, oh, and the other thing that happened was former President Trump has become much more cozy with Bitcoin, crypto generally, and that week said he would accept campaign donations in crypto. So again, this idea, this is an election year issue. And then I cannot tell you, I was on the phone with our COO, and he was like, he screamed when he saw this come across, like, what? It was within 3 days of being denied. We were sure. We were sure it was going to be denied. And I think it was this campaign election year. You've got the legislative branch. You've got former President Trump. You had, rapid fire, and boom, here we are.
On May 31, 69,000 Bitcoin options, worth $4.7 billion, and 920,000 Ethereum options, worth $3.5 billion, expire. The expiry of crypto options contracts is historically linked to price volatility in the crypto market. The maximum pain point at which most losses will be made by the leveraged traders for Bitcoin is $66,000. For ETH, the max pain point is $3,300. BTC is currently trading at $68,210, $2,000 above the pain point, and ETH is trading at $3,738, more than $400 above its pain point. The spot ETH ETF approval by the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, in May was a significant and bullish event for the crypto market. ETH prices rose 20% in May in anticipation of the approval. However, the SEC only approved the 19 bits for filing, thus delaying the actual listing for trading. Since the ETH ETF approval, the crypto market has shown a bearish sideways movement, with ETH tucked below $4,000 and BTC below the $70,000 price barrier. Currently, the crypto market is experiencing bearish momentum, correcting from the bullish surge of the past 2 weeks. And do not forget to subscribe to Bitcoin Seller. The most important news will reach your inbox on a daily basis and for free. I do not know why you have not subscribed yet. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more daily updates. Remember, knowledge is power, and we're here to empower you on your financial journey. Until next time, happy investing.